I'm Sully, this is Bad Taste. Johnny Davey from Job for a Cowboy. Backstage by the dumpster, the usual Bad Taste spot for interviews. We seem to like dumpsters at all the locations. Worcester Palladium has a nice one too. Rockstar Mayhem here at the Comcast Center in lovely Mansfield, Mass. It's been hotter than hell today, but we have all survived. Johnny, you look pretty good. You look like you hydrated after the show, so doing all right. It went viral first, I guess, but the video for Unfurling a Darkened Gospel kind of, I think, became a YouTube sensation quickly with some of the YouTube metal junkies before I think it got formally released. How the hell did you get that church?
You know, the church thing is weird because everyone makes a big deal about it. It's not that big of a deal as it seems because it was a church. It's closed down. Now it's a place where they hold shows and AA meetings pretty much.
Oh, good.
So, no, like a lot of bands that tour through there, that's a pretty common venue to play at.
Excellent. So it wasn't too much of a shock to the locals there that there was some death metal thing going on, and
there's no cheeky humor by any means behind it. Just
now, while you guys were, or actually between Genesis and Ruination, a couple lineup changes. John Rice, Al Glassman added to the band. John Rice on drums from the Genesis touring, and Al Glassman coming in on guitars somewhere before the recording of Ruination. Correct? Yeah. How did they what did they bring to the writing and recording process of Ruination that might have been missing from the Job for a Cowboy sound?
Well, fresh meat in a band always helps with the writing process, by all means. But I mean, Charn's just a really talented drummer. He's really technical and just really groovy at the same time. And Al, his baby was Gore Toy. It's a gore grind band from this area, pretty much. So he just brought a really much more, I guess, technical niche to our band.
Well, certainly one of the things that you hear if you listen to Ruination, and I guess I'll take the leap and say maybe that's Al's influence, is that for a death metal record, there's a lot of riffs on this record, real clear riffs that really stand out that weren't all that present, I think, on Doom. But this is it's almost a good air guitar death metal record in a lot of ways. Is that an unfair assessment?
I've never heard that one before, but that's awesome. I'm gonna remember that one. That's sweet.
Death metal air guitar, you've heard it here first. It is, I've been listening to the record since it came out, and it is one of those things where I'm sitting in traffic and finding myself air guitaring with the stereo at top volume, and the other drivers around me are looking pretty frightened. So give it a try, find out what's going on there. How do you think, now that Job for a Cowboy is more than just a MySpace sensation? You've got 2 albums out, and obviously Ruination is just in the early stages of you guys playing out and getting out to the world. But now that you're playing on bills like this, how do you think that Job for a Cowboy is really expanding the borders of death metal now?
That's always a tough question to ask someone when they're actually in the band. And it's weird because we never really obviously look at it that way.
Right.
You dig a lot deeper than what we would ever really care for, almost, pretty much. But no, we don't look at it like that. We're just having fun playing the music we like, and that's pretty much as far as it goes. And we've just been lucky enough that I guess people might like it, I guess, maybe.
And you might even bring a whole new, younger generation into the death metal fold, because when you look around death metal shows, it's a lot of guys like my age, a little younger, but you don't see a lot of kids that are sitting there. Nice fork truck. That are sitting there, sitting at home listening to a death metal record, even if it's old school, Entombed or Morbid Angel. So you're almost appealing to a whole new.
I mean, it's awesome just for the fact, it helps out everyone in the genre. Just the metal genre is just getting more and more, in a heavier sense, getting more accepted. So just helps us out and helps all those older bands out too.
It does. And it's an awesome thing. Johnny, thanks for being a part of Bad Taste. We appreciate it. Hope you get to rest those pipes tonight. I'm Sully. This is Bad Taste with Blood and Bruises, kids.